ball number two here for Friday. Some more Club World Cup hijinks. Reporting from Yahoo's Harry Bushnell. I just wanted to read this part of his headline because it's telling. FIFA launches desperate, deceptive ploy to sell Club World Cup tickets, dangling 2026 World Cup tickets in there as well. I feel like almost every news story connected to the Club World Cup and FIFA's, trying to prop it up between the strange TV deal and how they're awarding places in the tournament. This is just kind of another addition to the kind of grift that the Club World Cup is seemingly becoming. So there's two different ticket packages that seem good on their face, but are kind of loaded here. The first one, Henry surmises the fan must pay a three-figure sum for Club World Cup tickets. Next, they mustn't resell the tickets, but actually must use them, meaning that their family member or them must go to the game, and then months later will be offered a chance for a likely three-figure sum for a 2026 World Cup ticket that may or may not be in a good location, and that may or may not be in the city from your original Club World Cup purchase. And then they even go a step further with a second offering called the Super Ticket Pack, where the buyer of a Super Ticket Pack must purchase and use and attend 20 tickets, and then on 20 different days, even though that there's only 22 Club World Cup match days, so seemingly making it impossible to then qualify for the World Cup tickets. So more grift here from FIFA.
Yeah, well, we know this is a money grab. This always has been, but it seems pretty clear that they're struggling to sell tickets at the level that they want for the Club World Cup. So here's an inducement. Hey, buy Club World Cup tickets and you get access to the World Cup coming to the United States in 2026. But again, Henry's done the necessary work of reading the fine print. Good on Henry for doing that. And again, the element in here that says you have access to one World Cup ticket. If you buy the regular pack, the standard pack, you get access to one World Cup ticket, probably in the upper deck, probably not in a city that you're close to, and not even you don't even get to pick the game. FIFA gets to pick the game that you would have access to a ticket for the World Cup. And then with this super pack, the 20 tickets to the Club World Cup. And really, who's got that kind of money lying around? I mean,
In this economy?
Right now, you can't even cash out your retirement fund to pay for it because you're taking a massive hit on all of that stuff. But yeah, man, this is so baldly money grab territory that it just makes you sick to see it. And I want to believe the Club World Cup can deliver quality soccer and a fun environment, and the tournament as an idea, sort of an abstract, is fun to ponder, but FIFA keeps dropping stuff like this. It's like everything good that FIFA touches. And obviously this is the expanded Club World Cup, and we talked about the players kind of being pushed to the edge of what they can do, and the number of games they're being asked to play. You could argue that this shouldn't happen because of that reason. But if you're just a fan who maybe puts that to the side, the Club World Cup sounds like a fun idea. And then obviously, the World Cup is the biggest sporting event on the planet every 4 years. We love it. It's why a lot of us are fans of this game and fans of soccer in America in particular, because of the World Cup. And we want to see our team, the men's team, win a World Cup one day. It's like everything FIFA. It's like you ever see those videos like when a tanker crashes and spills oil, and then people go and they start cleaning the birds who are drenched in oil?
Yeah.
That's what it's like with FIFA and everything. It's like everything is drenched in this goop and grime and oil that just makes you like, it's like even if something good is underneath, you've got to get through all this yuckiness before you can get there.
Yeah, we got to bring our down dish detergent and kind of rub down those fallen sludge covered animals. But so kind of review of kind of the grift of this. There's the player load management concerns. There's the awarding of the places, which has been arbitrary at best. There's the trying to sell the tickets, and there's the broadcast deal, which kind of seems like it's a Saudi propped up thing. Like there's a lot of different elements to this which are not necessarily the most above board, but does that kind of make it like more compelling in a way?
I don't know. I mean,
Or is it,
again,
I
this
mean, we're having a little bit of a laugh because it's like crassly corrupt and a money grab, but entertaining in a way. And I have heard people frame it. We also added to the list is the made up the made up play-in game that's being proposed that we talked about earlier in the week, which there's a headline, and I've heard it kind of categorized as this, like while controversial, it could be the most biggest windfall of an American soccer game. Uh, is
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
would you categorize that as
I
that?
mean, I said that it would be the biggest one-off game between an MLS and Mexican club in history. It would be because there's some stakes involved. Both of those teams, in this case LAFC and Club America, would covet the opportunity to play in a Club World Cup that's got famous European and South American clubs in it. They want to be part of it, right? So again, it's like this thing covered in grime. There's something good underneath there, but I have to get through the yuckiness, the as you said, the sort of crass capitalist exploitative thing that FIFA does in order to get to it. And I don't love having to reconcile these things. Like I don't, as a soccer fan, I don't want to have to worry about whether or not the people running the tournaments are just trying to milk everybody for as many dollars as they can, or cozying up to, to various authoritarian regimes around the world in order to benefit their bottom line. I don't want to have to think about that. I just want to enjoy the soccer.
Yeah,
But we can't
Johnny's
do
been
that.
really busy with visiting dictators, making deals, announcing major tournaments without any real public discussion, just like, "Oh, this is a
Look,
thing and it's happening."
and here I'm going to bring in JB. You think they kicked Club Leon out on purpose to have a playing game for money? I mean, I don't know that he's saying he believes that, or JB says they believe that, but it's not out of the realm of possible. I mean, it's possible. It's not out of the realm possibility that FIFA is like, well, we have an excuse to kick Club Leon out because of the Grupo Pachuca situation. And multi-club ownership, even though again multi-club ownership is the way of the world now, but we have a
Major League
reason.
Soccer has many clubs under one ownership, right?
I mean, technically speaking, single entity. If you want to be specific about that, I mean, it has come up in our videos when we talked about the one-off game and the idea and Grupo Pachuca and Club Leon and all that. Like, why is an MLS subject to the same thing? If technically speaking, there is no individual club ownership in Major League Soccer, and it's a reasonable question to ask. FIFA will apply the rules in an arbitrary way, the way that they decide. And I can't say, it seems almost conspiratorial to think that Club Leon was kicked out so FIFA could have a one-off game to generate more interest, generate more money, do something big ahead of a Club World Cup where obviously they're having trouble selling tickets because they're packaging now World Cup games next year. And again, that super package with the 20 games, which by the way, I do believe Andy is asking 20 matches on 20 different days. I do think that that's the ask here, or that's you're buying 20 tickets and you're going to have to use them on 20 different days and figure out how to do that. And your reward is access to a single ticket for for a World Cup final in 2026, access to a single ticket, probably in the nosebleeds, that you still have to pay for, right? It's not like you're getting it for free. I buy 20 Club World Cup tickets and I get a ticket to the World Cup final. No, you still have to pay. It's just the right to access it because there's going to be a lottery and there's going to be demand.
You think people will have to divest their entire 401k in order to attend these things? I
I
mean,
mean, I don't know. Sell all your stock, but again, you're not doing so hot with that right now.